In the time that I've been part of the planning community, there have been a lot of things that I've purchased and then regretted. But today, we're going to go through a tiny list of the things that I'm glad that I purchased.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great.
So the first few things that I have are decorative and somewhat functional. We'll chat first about these Studio Signet bookmarks. So these are little planner tails. At the moment, I have them in the back of my planner, so they are not functioning as much as they are just looking pretty. But they make me super happy every time I look at my planner, and I do not for a second regret buying these. Next, we have our Villa Beautiful pens. Again, I can buy pens anywhere, but what I love about these is that I can change them with my setup. They're very hefty. They're nice pens. They sparkle like crazy, and they actually do write incredibly well. And they also come with refills, which I think makes them worth the money because I can just change the refill out if they run out of ink and continue to use them without having to replace them. Now, the last thing that is functional and gorgeous is my furry sack from Shameless Stickers. So it's gorgeous. It matches my nails. I have a thing for that color, you can tell. But it also works so well to store my planner in, which makes it awesome. It keeps everything together inside my purse, and I just absolutely love it. So the next thing I'm glad I purchased was actually a very large purchase, an expensive purchase for me, but it was my Silhouette. I have the Silhouette Cameo, and I use it to cut vinyls. I use it, let's see here, if we can get back. So I use it to make planner pockets. Another vinyl that I used to print it. And I also use it to cut stickers. So that makes it super functional for me. I'm able to purchase printable planner kits. Let's see, like I have this one here. This was a digital kit, and I was able to print and cut this because I have my Cameo. Next, we get into something that's super functional for the way that I plan. Because I use a ring-bound planner, I started out using this punch to punch all of my inserts and my dashboards. Luckily, I invested in this punch from Michaels. So this is just, I think their Recollections punch. It is just a personal punch. So if I were to change sizes, I'm not sure that it would work for any of those. However, for the one that I do have, it works well. It doesn't have the sliding things or anything. It's just all set in place. But it works super well for what I need it for. On that same note, I've got little dots here. We have this little corner rounder. Again, it's super inexpensive. I have the small one. I don't think it's got much of a brand name. I got it at Hobby Lobby. But it rounds the corners on my pages, which is not so much functional, but it's something that I like the look of, and so I prefer the rounded corners, and it makes me happy. So this next one is probably the most functional thing that I have, and this is a binder. I've had it for about 2 years now, I believe, but it's just a small binder from Target. And I will admit, when I first purchased it, the little clear inserts that I purchased for it were not the right thing, so I did have to punch holes in it. But I use this to hold my kits, and it makes everything easy for me to see and find. And I love that I can keep all of the sticker kits together and just kind of flip through it when I'm ready to find something to plan with. Now, the very last thing that I'm going to pull out here is actually not technically planner related. However, it's something that I did purchase because of the planner community. So this is a Rae Dunn mug. This is actually the very first mug that I ever purchased. I purchased this last Christmas because in the planner community, we all do a word of the year. And for 2018, my word of the year was joy. So when I saw everybody posting these cute little mugs, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to get too excited. I don't need too many. I just want the one that says joy because that is my word of the year. However, I did get a little crazy. I do have more than one mug. I'm amassing quite the collection of Rae Dunn actually, and it may have become a problem. But I love them. I love how hefty they are, how cute they are, how simple they are, and I'm just really obsessed with them, and I'm thankful for Planners Gone Wild for teaching me that they existed. All right, guys, so that was it. That was my super short list of things that I am glad that I purchased. I know that this time of year, we actually see a lot of what you need to start planning or things that you don't need when you start planning. And none of these things are necessities when it comes to planning. These are just things that for my planning style, I have found that I love and I keep reaching for and I use all the time, and they were my favorite purchases. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to leave me a thumbs up. Go ahead and leave me a comment letting me know what your favorite planner purchase was, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Every single day.